Are you a fan of K-pop and the Korean beauty culture? Blackpink, BTS, and such many more groups have become the faces of beauty industry in recent years. All of these looks very flashy and beautiful, but are you aware of its dark side as well? Also, Seoul is known to be the cosmetic surgery capital of the world. By the end of the video, you'll come to know about the insights of the Korean beauty industry. So, keep watching. It all started with Hallyu, or the Korean cultural wave. Beautification and skincare traditions in the country date back to the Three Kingdoms of Korea, with great influences of Buddhism and Confucianism. In the past, it was considered that being beautiful is not only being physically attractive, but it was believed that the body and the soul formed an entity together. As a result, it was thought that a beautiful soul would only inhabit a beautiful body. It is worth mentioning that Bakabun, which means Park's powder, was the first mass-produced cosmetics item in Korea. It was the first Korean face powder and was a bestseller from 1916 to 1930. In 1910, Korea came under the complete control of Japan. Since then, the Western and Japanese beauty products began to flood the Korean market, which looked very fancy and attractive, and as a result, Korean cosmetics failed to develop in the 1920s. The Korean cosmetic industry truly began to flourish in 1961 when they banned the sales of foreign products. South Korea is the cosmetic surgery capital of the world. The first plastic surgery in South Korea was performed by an unidentified American doctor during the Korean War in the late 1950s or early 1960s. In 1961, Jae-duk Lee, who had completed his plastic surgery training in the United States, introduced plastic surgery to Korea. Over the past few decades, plastic surgery has become more accepted in Korea. In a survey, the amount of women that had plastic surgery climbed from 5% in 1994 to 31% in 2015. According to a Statista survey in 2020, a total of 1,500 people were interviewed, and it was found that 25% of women aged 18 to 29 had undergone plastic surgery, while men had undergone the same only 2% of the times. This number increased to 31% of women and 4% of men among 30 to 39 years olds. But as there is a saying, not everything in this world is perfect. There is also a dark side to these beauty and cosmetic industry. One such incident unfolded in the neighborhood of Gangnam, an area traditionally home to the country's biggest K-pop labels. It was in the year 2016 that a Korean student named Kwon Dae-hee, who was insecure about his looks and believed plastic surgery could make him more successful. Kwon's elder brother and mother, Lee Na-gyum, tried to talk him out of getting plastic surgery, but Kwon secretly booked into a well-known clinic that specialized in jawline surgeries. Unfortunately, Kwon's operation did not go as planned. After having a surgery to make his jawline more slender, he died in hospital 7 weeks later due to excessive bleeding. Kwon's family say he was the victim of a ghost doctor, the name given to someone who performs a surgery another surgeon was hired for when the patient is under general anesthetic. Kwon's family was determined to seek justice. They launched a civil case against the clinic in the ghost doctor case, along with the evidences from the CCTV camera that was present in the surgery room. And in May 2019, the family won damages of $430 million Korean won. An interesting fact to be mentioned is that employment surgery is a common occurrence in South Korea. Due to a lot of competition in the job market, appearance is considered an important factor when hiring, which pressures people into undergoing surgery to get an edge over their competitors. Talking about the beauty industry, South Korea was the fourth largest exporter of cosmetics in 2022, after France, the United States, and Germany. And also in the same year, in terms of global market share, South Korea had a market size estimated at $3.9 billion. Contributing to the industry, let us look into one of the largest cosmetic company of South Korea. Amora Pacific is a South Korean beauty and cosmetics chaebol, operating more than 30 beauty, personal care, and health brands, including Sulwhasoo, Laneige, Mamonde, Etude House, and Innisfree. Amora Pacific is rooted in a long history. first established by Dok Jong-yun in the 1930s. In 1945, nearly 10 years after Yun introduced her oil, her son Su Sung-wan founded Amora Pacific, a company that grew from the seeds she planted. Currently, the company is managed by Soo Kyung-bae, the son of the founder. Let's look into the revenue aspect of Amora Pacific. In 2021, the company made a revenue of 463 billion Korean won worldwide. And in 2022, the revenue amounted to approximately 4,134 billion Korean won. But the fact should be noted that in January 30th, the company reported a profit loss of 43 billion Korean won. And they also mentioned that the decline is to the Chinese revenue drop by 40% in the latest fourth quarter report. In spite of these, the South Korean beauty market is driven by strong emphasis on skincare, with consumers prioritizing natural and innovative products. The revenue generated in the beauty and personal care market in South Korea is projected to reach $14.84 billion in 2024, and this market is expected to grow annually by 2.42%. Recently, in March 2023, Korean government announced plans to develop technologies related to bespoke cosmetics, personalized skin diagnosis programs using IoT and big data to nurture Korean biohealth industry. What are your views on the rising Korean influence? Whether it be K-pop or K-beauty, let us know in the comments section.